Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Pitchside Podcast. Mr. Sugar Mabunda. Today we are a freestyle rolling. Spirit. We just come out of a big match.
Yes.
And I refer this a big match because we played against Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch has been quite a very great team this season. They've played so well throughout the season. Nobody can take away the great work that they've done. Even Coach Rolani was actually giving them their flowers, all the plaudits that they deserve. So
the flowers.
Yeah,
the flowers. I like that because that's a team that this year they showed that they are here to compete, and I think it has been the work that has been done, over these past years. If you look at this team, they lie second on the log, which everybody never gave them a chance. And now, myself included, when in the beginning of the season, I'll be like, they'll finish fourth, maybe fifth, but to see them finishing second,
and putting the pressure on the other teams as well, that are contesting also, seeing them being part of the CAF football next season.
Yeah,
it's a great sign. It shows the good work they've done, but that does not go unseen that Mamelodi Sundowns has actually beaten them 3 times this season.
I was about to say that.
It shows the quality that we possess, even with a team that has been having such a great season. But as Mamelodi Sundowns, we still managed to have 3 over them. So big ups to the boys.
You know what's key about the dominance over Stellenbosch this season is the team that is competing with you. And I say competing because they are on the second spot. What do you make of the players that started the pitch or the match on the day?
Yeah, you could see the confidence. I like to see Stellenbosch although they've got a player like Reyners who stands out, but I like the teamwork that they have. It's like everybody is willing to run for each other.
Yeah.
And that's the same sign we see with Mamelodi Sundowns, whereby anybody can come in. You've got your Batusi Obas stamping his authority and making sure that from his defensive qualities going into the midfield, that's not just anybody who can do that. And to be able to do that throughout the game, that's something that really needs to be considered. So the teams were fairly set up, and it was a good game. It was a definitely good game. You can never go out of that game without mentioning the great Ronwen Williams with his unbelievable saves, the penalty and the last minute stoppage time save that really gave us that platform to win the match. So,
but I get in a team of this nature, you need every department to function.
Definitely.
You mentioned a very, very key player in that match in Batusi Obas, to switch from one position to another. As you mentioned, it takes a skill to understand the spaces of the game. But for me, I give credit to the whole team. After winning the league, they still continue with the process of continue to break the records. And that match against Stellenbosch was a record
breaker. My friend, our record is gone.
Which one?
The 71 points that we set in 2015-2016 season.
Did we have a record?
We had the highest points in the league, which was 71 points.
Really?
And right now, that game against Stellenbosch, it pushed the team to go to 72 points. Remember last season, they ended up on 70?
Yeah.
Now they are on 72 points, and they can stretch it further because they've still got 2 games to go.
Don't worry. This is the team, isn't within the yellow walls.
Obvious.
We are here.
Yeah.
So the only team that I can allow to break our own record
is this team.
Is the same this team with the same batch. This is the same batch, right? So we broke our own record
again and again. We broke our own
massive
record.
So what I love about this record is the fact that they don't make noise about it.
Yeah, it's business as usual. It's what
because they still know that there's still 2 more games to finish this league. But this is massive, and I think we should clap. If they broke our record, I mean, what is this?
I'd rather say they've extended our record because the record still remains Mamelodi Sundowns.
You can't break your own record.
Yeah, no, you can't break your own record. No. It's impossible.
Even the great Usain Bolt was not breaking his own record.
No, it was just
extending, putting another layer of what he's doing. So the Sundowns team is putting the layers on the good work that they are building. So we're building something massive here.
It's unbelievable that the boys are still so energetic and so concentrated and disciplined to continue with the remaining games.
The goal scorer over the weekend.
Listen,
do you want to speak about it? I spoke about him in the last episode that this is the player that, you know, if you are drawing inspiration of comeback, you need to draw from such players. Your Neo Mayoma, your Lisibanku, your Tombinkosi Lodge. Did you see the assist? Yeah. We call about the assist. The overall performance of the team. What do you make of that? To see a team that won 11 away games, which was actually a record. Record again? It was a record held by our counterparts. This year is a record breaking year. There are so many records broken. We've got I think it's 52 games. Unbeaten. Yeah, it's another record. We're on 24 wins. Yeah, another record. We've got the points record. We've got 11 games away. 11 games away. Now we are within Benegan Pakati inside. So the overall team performance for me, it's you know how difficult it is, skipper, towards the end of the season, and the fact that the boys are still winning. Yeah. Even after the league, they've already wrapped up the league. They still have that energy and push to refuse to lose a match. I think we need to find a way to congratulate them. I don't know. My English sometimes, disappoint me. Do you think that we've got an English word where we can say congratulations, boys, for this stellar performances, stellar work that they kept, showing for the fans, for us who love Mamelodi Sundowns? Do you think we still have ways to congratulate these boys? Or can we congratulate them enough? I think you're reminding me of a saying that was once said in our dressing room in one of our team talks, whereby Coach Mangoba was given an illustration of a crocodile. That when a crocodile eats, and then he can stay for 2-3 hours without eating, and the mouth can be open like this. Okay. And not wanting anything to eat. But the moment it runs out, then it wants to eat again. But with this team, it's totally different, because even after winning the league, they want to win another one. After winning AFL, they want to win something else. So they don't get enough of the success. Yeah. Success is the driving force. They just want to keep on setting new bars, writing their own history, and that's what is key for me to see a team that's how it is overseas, whereby you've got teams like Leverkusen, who are just going 99th minute. They're still gonna come and equalize, even if the ref gives extra time of 20 minutes and they're losing 3-0. They'll come. They believe that they can score 3. You know, when I look at this season and last season, there's one thing in common: to finish the league with few games that are still coming to play. But the difference this year is the fact that we continue to win. Yes, I think there's lessons there. Definitely, they've learned throughout their experiences last year that. Even after winning the league, you still have to win the remaining matches, because last season we had too many draws after winning the league. So that tells us this season there are a lot of wins that we've actually acquired. We've collected enough points to be able to break to extend rather the record. So there's one thing that I want to applaud the technical team rather. I think is to give every player an opportunity to play, to contribute to the success of this team. And in the past 5 games, we saw different personnel in different play of or the way of playing. I saw Marcelo Allende started the match. I saw Marcelo didn't start the match against Kaizer Chiefs. The following match, I saw Marcelo starting the match. I can say that a lot of players didn't start the match, but This is a make of a champion. You know, every player is so important to contribute to the success of the team, and I must give credit to the whole technical team. Of course, with players to take that the responsibility to say, I've been given this responsibility. It's for me to deliver the performance. So this is professionalism, and you did touch on the goalkeeper, that he can save the economy of South Africa.
He can save the economy. He can save us from load shedding. Even the relationships that are about to break, he can save us from that. It is Ronwen Williams. If you've got any problem, if you are about to drown in a debt, Ronwen Williams can save you.
I've got a plea.
Talk to me.
To anybody who is looking around the scope, Sarah choose the player of the season. If he doesn't find anybody, choose that guy.
There's no way you cannot find anybody because the guy is there.
No, I'm talking about the people who are choosing this player of the season and player of the whatever. Whoever chooses the players. If he by any chance doesn't find names properly,
we just write it ourselves.
He doesn't write Ronwen Williams, because the amount of work that he continued to do for this club is amazing. Okay, I can't talk about the national team because they made sure that they bring Bronx here, but I'm talking about this season and on. He's won what? 14 clean sheet, 15 clean sheets.
And you cannot overrule.
And the year that Itukune won the player of the season was on 12 clean sheets. So do the maths. Topic for another day. No problem. Topic for another day.
Definitely.
We're going to TX Galaxy.
TX Galaxy.
In a space of 2 weeks, we played them. What do you make of this match? What are you anticipating?
Yeah, you know, this game is a bit tricky for me because you've got a lot of elements that come into play with regards to this game, because TS Galaxy just come from a win against Orlando Pirates, the confidence is high. We come from a win against Stellenbosch. Also, our confidence remains high because we've won the league and we've been dominating throughout the season. So we know what is supposed to be done. So you're coming up against a team that is confident. They believe they can take the scalp of the giants of football in South Africa. They believe that they can win against the top teams. So we are not supposed to undermine them in any way or think it's gonna be easy.
You know, when I look at these two teams, they've got maybe one thing in common, which is they're all quite coached. Well coached, and you can see when they play, they've got something that they will teach you when you are neutral that watching that match. I look at the previous match against Orlando Pirates. I could easily tell what they were trying to do in many occasions. So that will give us, an interesting match going to Mbombela. Because then you'll see the two teams that will come out and want to play. I can't talk about the touchline. Because I can't ignore the touchline, because there's a lot that has been said before, even after the matches. But what's key is the 22 men on the field.
Yes.
Because they still have a responsibility to make sure that they entertain us. What do you make of this match? I mean, the score, do you anticipate a heavy score? Do you anticipate a team that will make it difficult for us?
It's going to be a tight game. I feel it's going to be a tight game. Why? Because we've played them before in Mbombela, in the cup, and they had so much confidence. It was a game that was not easy for us, as well as for them. But they were more encouraged because going the extra mile with Mamelodi Sundowns is always an encouragement.
Yeah.
But that tells you that they've got the belief in themselves, that they have the capability and the quality to compete. So I'm foreseeing a very tight game.
Yeah.
Unless if they come to the game emotional, because if they come emotional,
it would be nice for football. For me, I love the games where there's a lot of emotions involved, and as long as those emotions are not what's the word I'm looking for? Reckless. If the emotions are not reckless, we are within controlling those emotions, even though you're emotional. I love the games which are very emotional, because then it means the players wants to win. It means the players wants to showcase that it's important to win the football match. So it will push us on the edge of our seats to see what's going to unfold. But I'm hoping that the emotions will be controllable.
Yeah.
Will be emotions within the scope of playing football.
Yeah.
And I've seen players that impressed me in the last few matches in both sides, and I'm hoping they will continue to play the way they've been playing. But it's a match that Mamelodi Sundowns have to win.
Definitely, we have to continue with set another record. Every time we win the game is a record. You must understand that.
I had this word record a lot in this team.
Today, every game we play,
Yeah.
it's a new record that is being set. I don't know how the media crew is surviving, because before the game, you must already have something lined up to say a new record. So we're looking forward.
The other day, was
seeing
it
that.
you? The other day, you were telling me that every match there's these people on social media.
Yes.
They are speaking about the records and the records and the records. It's like they edited that. So they need to put every match, every after match, they must put a clip of saying another record.
They must start calling us Masandawana the record breakers.
The record breaker, I think that's the name we should go about until the end of the season. Do we have comments?
Yes, Skipper. We actually do have comments.
Okay.
I've got Tiyani Matthews here.
Yeah.
He says, hello guys, Pitchside Podcast. Sugar, it's been a long time. Welcome back. Saturday we are going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay.
Because if we win the match, our own record will be broken by us. And I don't see why we don't win those 2 matches against Galaxy and Cape Town City. So he's also referring to the previous game.
We spoke about it.
The records.
The same record that we are the only one who's breaking our own record.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I think we're fine on that.
And Kanyam Hlongo says, I'm going to Mbombela Stadium for the Nedbank.
If you're not going to Mbombela, you're going to miss out, because we're gonna
break another record.
Record breakers, and we are Mamelodi Sundowns.
See you in Mbombela. We're coming there twice. We're coming now against CS Galaxy and in the final. But in between,
we've got Cape Town City. We have to lift the trophy in Lucas Moripe. The tickets are on sale now.
Yes.
And 20 rand.
I'll be there to lift the trophy.
Make sure that you feel that.
I'll be there to lift the check.
Lucas Moripe. I want to be there, and be there, please.
Masandawana, see you there very soon.